David and Goliath, when fear flooded the land, before swords clashed, before the stones flew, there was a flood not of rain, but of fear. The Israelite camp shook under the voice of one man, Goliath, a giant 9 feet tall, armor like steel walls, voice like thunder rolling through mountains. Every morning and every night, Goliath walked into the valley, casting a shadow that turned warriors into cowards. His shout was the storm. His words were the rain. And fear poured over Israel like a flood overflowing its banks. "Send me a man," he roared. No one moved. No one spoke. Even the king who wore the crown could not face the giant who wore arrogance like armor. But God always has a reply the world never expects. And his answer came wrapped in shepherd's clothes. David, a young teenager, delivering bread, not carrying swords. He wasn't invited to the battlefield. He was sent to serve lunch. But destinies are often disguised as ordinary assignments. David heard Goliath once, and that was enough. While others heard threats, David heard an insult to God. Where others saw a giant, David saw an opportunity. While soldiers drowned in fear, faith rose in David like a tide refusing to bow. He said, "Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" When King Saul doubted him, David answered, "I defeated the lion. I defeated the bear. The same God who saved me then will save me now." David stepped into the valley with no sword, no shield, no armor, just a sling, a few stones, and a storm-proof faith. Goliath saw a boy. David saw a fallen enemy. "You come with sword, spear, and javelin," David declared, "but I come in the name of the Lord." The armies leaned over the cliffs to watch. Heaven leaned closer. David swung the sling 1 rotation, 2, 3. The stone flew like lightning, released from God's own hand. Silence. Impact. Goliath fell. The giant didn't collapse backward. He fell forward, bowing to the name David carried. Fear fled. Faith flooded back. The boy nobody believed became the champion everybody needed. David didn't win because he was stronger. He won because faith fights differently. The flood of fear that drowned Israel had met a wall, a shepherd boy built by God himself. And today, whenever life shouts louder than hope, whenever giants rise against your peace, whenever fear floods your mind like a storm without mercy, remember David, you don't need a sword, just faith. Giants fall when God enters the battle. The size of your opponent never changes the power of your God. The same God who used a stone to silence a giant can use your smallest gift to shake the world.